At 189 Jiefang North Road in Heping District, Tianjin, stands a small European-styled office block hiding a unique story from China's modern history. In 1886, this now renovated building was once the Tianjin printing house, home to newspapers such as Peking and Tianjin Times over a century ago. It was there in 1931 that a young 15-year-old Jewish boy from Poland laying the foundations for a successful career in journalism. In the coming years, he would go on to live a remarkable life as a journalist and author, and becoming one of the first naturalized Chinese citizens to become a member of the Communist Party of China. His name was Israel Epstein, or Epi to his friends, and this is his story.
爱因斯坦呢是天津的有几个地区，他来的时候大概11、12岁的时候，他12岁的时候来天津的。来天津的时候上学当时是英国文法学校，这个地方就是整个名叫那个天津印字馆，因为这个地方有一些是出版单位，其中著名的就是《京泰晤士报》。日本建立的时候，他就在这儿写了很多文章，就是揭露日本人的这个罪行，特别是给那个美国的一些个通讯社。 写了一些就是日本人在这儿罪行，就唤起了这个国际社会的注意。
On July 7, 1937, when on vacation in the suburbs of Beijing, Epstein heard the sound of shelling from Luguo Bridge in southwest Beijing. He immediately ended his holiday and returned straight to Tianjin to begin writing. With war upon them, Epstein's parents prepared to immigrate to the US and asked Epstein to come along with them. But he refused.
他父母就不想在这战乱的地方生活，要移民出去。移民出去的时候都跑美国去。爱因斯坦那时候呢，已经是10来岁了。他接触的过一些进步的人士，接触过一点。 他就不想离开，他就想看看。他跟他父母说，他不走，他要在这里看日本人是怎么滚蛋的。
With the Japanese in retreat, Epstein began the next phase of his career as a war correspondent, having been issued a war correspondent card by the ruling Kuomintang government at the time. Later, Epstein visited Yan'an in northwest China as part of an international press delegation. There he interviewed leaders of the Communist Party of China, including Mao Zedong, Zhou Enlai, Zhu De, and others. The visit deepened his understanding of the CPC and the People's Revolution taking place in Yunnan. During his visit, Epstein wrote to his family describing the differences he had witnessed under the CPC.
It is a completely different China. Totally different from the China under Kuomintang leader Chiang Kai-shek. This China is full of hope, free from starvation and any defeatist sentiment. Yan'an makes people feel that the future China has emerged today.
Epstein wrote more than 30 reports from his trip to Yunnan, and despite efforts to stop his reports from leaving China, many of them were later published in newspapers across the globe. Epstein's correspondence from Yunnan proved invaluable, introducing the CPC and its aspirations for a new China to an international audience for the very first time.
这次参加延安，给他的一生的影响，给他新闻是很大的影响。写了20多篇的新闻，往国外发，这就说突破了国民党的新闻封锁，不仅在国内，而在世界其他地方呢传播出延安 是抗日的这个重要力量，而且延安是新中国的未来。Abe 对中国的感情，对中国的热爱，对中国革命的前途，有他自己的信仰。他认为是，中国人民有共产党领导，有人民力量，完全可以胜利的。
就是他采访延安的时候，就送给他的，以后就一直跟着他走。 他在中国，毛主席也在中国。他为了写书出去，他是经过印度、 到英国，从英国再转到美国。这样的话，他就带着毛主席的像一直就那么走，一直跟着到美国。要从美国回到北京来呢，他有这个能不能回来
Epstein returned to China at the invitation of Song Qingling, a key figure in the 1949 revolution in 1951. Upon his return, Epstein established the China Reconstructs magazine, now known as China Today, telling China's stories to the rest of the world. Through his dedication, the magazine developed into one of the world's leading publications on China.
北北在50年夏天从美国返回中国的时候，到北京站的时候呢，陈汉老去接他，递给他一个名片，宋庆龄的名片，上面就写着“欢迎回家”。北北看得非常亲切，因为北北呢一直认为他爱中国，中国是他的家。北北回来以后呢，主要是参加筹办中国建设，现在进中国。
我最尊敬他的一个就是爱国爱中国，他确实把中国作为他自己的故乡一样，因为他对中国共产党比较了解了嘛，也相信中国共产党能够把中国建设好，所以他就自己写了2次申请了加入中国共产党。
Epstein remained a writer for the rest of his life, writing works including The People's War, The Unfinished Revolution in China, From Opium War to Liberation, Notes on Labour Problems in Nationalist China, Tibet Transformed, and Women in World History, Life and Times of Song Qingling. He continued to make outstanding contributions to the better understanding and awareness of China to the outside world, a cause he strived for until his death on May 26, 2005. Throughout his remarkable life, Epstein was devoted to telling China's story, first as a writer and internationalist, and then as a CPC member and beloved patriot.
I love China. I grew up here. I have my career here, and China is my country.